Okay, that is good. Alright, so welcome back to Goosebumps Horror Town, everybody. I am excited for this. I spent most of my night last night after the stream playing my phone save, and let's just say I had some interesting revelations for myself, which were not too bad. It seems that my urbanization plan is returning positive results. The real estate market is coming back to life slowly but steadily. Good job, team. Thank you for your help and have a good day. So, we completed the urbanization plan, which means that these two houses are done. Which is good for us because everything else is also done. And, as you can probably see, we have these two little G's right here. Whenever we click on them, they give us some gold, or they could give us some experience. It all kind of depends, but I'm happy that we got some gold. So if we scroll up here, we have another one right there, it looks like. And then we have Lucy done, Dustin is done. Oh, the walk in the forest was very relaxing. Oh, and look at that treehouse, how adorable. Something about it intrigues me. I guess it won't do any harm if I just go in for a moment. Wow, this place is real intelligence. Headquarters of some kind. Hey, what's this, a file? It seems to be a dossier on Mr. Mortman. I knew it. Alright, get everything else done and collected. Oh, no, I skipped it. Hey, boy, haven't I told you never to hurt those innocent insects? Your mother will hear about your horrible behavior. I hope she gives you the punishment you deserve. Go ahead, old man. Just remember, nobody likes a tattletale. Alright. Get the scares from these blue skull flowers, as well as the stuff from our treehouse. And let's grab our stuff from down here as well. Now, we do have this little plot of land as well, which is just going to open up a nice little area for us. And for right now, we're also going to get west of the promenade going. It's going to take quite a while, but I think it's going to be worth it. So, we're going to start with Lucy. Even the most devoted monster hunters must make time to attend to other matters, like having to do homework. Haha. Mom, if you had to detect monsters hidden in the city, how would you do it? I know it's an odd question, but Miss Marr sometimes asks us to do strange things for homework. Help Mom with chores. Alright, this one's going to take about 5 minutes, so that's not going to be too bad. Are you Dustin's mother? Yes, well, I saw your boy today causing mischief. He knocked down a hornet's nest and it caused a big ruckus. He could have hurt someone. I'd better nip this in the bud if I don't want him to become a real criminal when he grows up. Accuse Dustin with his mom. Be the best at skateboarding and obtain 2 tin cans. So, that one's going to take us a minute 30. This one is going to take us a minute 30 and it's going to get us some tin can phones. And we're just going to give the recycle bin a few more seconds and we'll have an extra. Now, what we can do is get Miss Stark. I wonder who created all these research documents. They surely must come from a monster hunter. Maybe the city isn't so safe after all. But whoever's place this is, their research benefits me. I'll check the treehouse frequently. But now I have to get rid of that imposter Mortman if I want to keep my identity secret. Wait for distracted prey. We're going to do this. And then let's see what she turns into as well. Oh, nothing. She just hides in the dumpster. But we got our first tin can, and let's see what we can sell to Seder down here. Okay, we can't sell too much. I'm going to sell a can, I'm going to sell a newspaper, and I'm going to sell some of these, as well as some cockroaches, just to clear out our inventory just a little bit. Keep selling more, sell some of the pencil cases, some more newspaper, one of these, 2 of these, some more newspaper, some more cockroaches, more newspaper. We're going to keep the books, and everything else, for the most part, we don't need to sell. So now we can finish off these 2. Is that the old man? Is that the old Mr. Mortman? What could he be doing in my house talking with my mom? If he thinks he can accuse me, he's wrong. My mother will stand up for me and put all of this in his place. No matter what the fool Mr. Mortman tells her, my mother knows I'm adorable. Sometimes I can be a little irritable, but that's just my attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Hi, Mom. I'm hungry. What's for... What? I'm getting punished? But why? Do homework until finished. That'll get us another one of those pencil cases, which is what we kind of need. And before we forget, how many people are currently available? We only have Mr. Mormon. We're going to wait for everybody else to finish up before we activate any of these, which is kind of what we need to do. So for now, we're going to start crafting some things, whatever we can. I think what we need is we're going to get some roaches to go. And then as soon as we get more roaches, we're going to upgrade. But for now, what I think we need the most, if we look here, we can almost get the snowman, which is what we're definitely going to want to get. It's only 5,000 gold, which is going to be perfect. And then we can obviously get some more of these. But I think what would be really good investment would be another dumpster. And the reason I say that is because when I was playing on my phone save today, something I noticed is that we really need a lot of roaches. Because not only do they sell for quite a bit, but we also need to make sure that we have a lot. And to be even more on the safe side, no, not that. Let's go with scary decorations. We can almost get a snowy cavern for plus 10, which would be really nice to have. But there's something in here that I think we should get. And here we go, the supply store. We are going to put this one right here on the corner. Actually, no, we're going to put it right down here next to the toy store. The school supply store is going to help us just a little bit later on. It's going to be good to have everything that we need coming in all at once. And we still need to get a gnome pipe, which, as we can see right here, 30 plus 30 plus 10. It's going to get us a good amount. And if we look inside the books, Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, we need to deal some of these. We need to get 3 more books, 4 more yo-yos, 3 more of the beetles, and 3 more of the investigation files. And we need to do this for just about every single one of these, which we are getting pretty close to done. Mom, I'm done with the chores. Can I go outside? Can I go out and investigate? I mean, play? Thank you. Hey, Dustin, do you want to come to the treehouse with me? We have work to do. Let's see, if we had to choose a place to start the investigation, where would it be? It has to be a busy place where a lot of people visit every day. Well, the arcade is a place where... I have it. Sorry to interrupt you, but let's go to the gazebo in downtown park. So we need to place the gazebo, search for strange clues, and obtain investigation files. The gazebo is only 100 gold, so we're just going to grab that, and we're going to put this right down here for now. So if we click on Lucy, we aren't going to do that just yet, but we are going to click on the treehouse, and we're going to get more investigation files, as well as finish off with some of these. Oh, come on. Okay, we don't have that many roaches, so we're going to do the tin can and the roaches. And then we're going to collect these. And how long is Miss Stark going to be in there? 2 more minutes. So I'm thinking what we can do is, as soon as we have Dustin done with his homework as well, we will then activate everything that we need. So for now, we're just going to scroll through and we're going to check on anything that we can do. We need to get a Sorrow Choker, which we are definitely going to want to wait until we unlock Slappy, as well as Miss Mar, and as well as when we get Satyr. But we can always just do Mr. Mortman for now, and Miss Stark, and hopefully everything kind of works out. All right. Now, something I've been meaning to ask, I forgot to ask last night, but I personally think that I should be doing a little bit of this off camera just to make sure that we get as many things done as possible, so that way whenever we do the next stream we can get even more done, because this isn't one of those games where we could play a lot at a single time. We need to kind of space it out. So sometimes these streams aren't going to be hours long. They're only going to be a few minutes, maybe 10, 20 minutes. So I just want to keep you guys aware of that, just because this is one of those type of games. But for now, I think we should be fine. We're going to refresh the page on those two, and we are going to sell 1 cockroach, 2 cockroach, refresh, refresh, and refresh. We aren't going to sell any of those just yet, but instead what we are going to do is we are going to try and collect as many items as we possibly can, fill up our inventory, as well as make some more useful items that we desperately need. We're going to make another tin can telephone, another investigation file, and I believe it was one of these that we needed. Yes, we need one more investigation file, which is currently being made. Miss Stark is done. Here comes that fake librarian. Good afternoon, Mr. Mortman. What a nice night to have dinner out, am I right? I just came to take out the garbage. You wouldn't believe the amount of garbage library generates. Well, I think you've forgotten the trash library in the library because your hands are empty. Eugene, tell me something. Do you take me for a fool? Miss Stark, I really don't know what you're talking about. I sincerely apologize if I offended you in some way. Enough of this nonsense. Did you really think you could hide from me in that simple human disguise? I have to admit, I almost didn't notice you. You really know how to play the pathetic human role. I'm sorry to say that your efforts are not enough, and now you're going to have to leave this city. Before we do this, we need to wait for Dustin to finish his homework, which is going to be done in about 30 seconds. In the meantime, we are going to finish these. And if we go into our books and go to Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, go to the very end, we need one more. Okay. So we're just going to craft that. Get that ready to go. Scroll over to make sure that we can get Dustin done. It hurts me more than it hurts you. What does she know? If it hurts her so much, don't punish me at all. I do it for your own good. You'll thank me when you grow up. What a bunch of nonsense. So, Dustin's mother finally makes an attempt to get her naughty son back on track. But she can't keep an eye on him when he's not at home. I don't think her effort will succeed. Alright, we got some more money and some more XP. This is going really well. And more items. So now, if we look at this, all 4 of our characters are pretty much good to go. And when you place down these houses, they also place down more characters. And I got it wrong last night. When you expand, you get to add 1 max person to your town. In certain areas, sometimes you'll get 2, sometimes you'll get 3. But when you place down the houses, you also get little NPCs that kind of roam around. So what we are going... Oh, and the toy store is done. So what we are going to do now, the Scarometer still has about 10 hours left to reset. But what's going to happen is we are going to do the crash site, and we are going to do the gnomes. Gonna let everything kind of happen. Zoom out just a bit. Everything's kind of going crazy. That is done. We didn't get what we wanted, which is okay for now. It doesn't take too long to reset, so we should be fine. But in the meantime, hey, we got one of the things that we needed. It was a pleasure doing business with you, little guy. Curse you, satyr. I swear I'll rip your eyes out if you don't stop with these little guy remarks. Very old pipe found in the Cherokee camp, made with an extinct type of wood, as if. This pipe is new, but I have no choice to try and make it look, give it a more aged look. Alright. So, we are going to sell some of these tin can phones, we're going to sell a yo-yo, and just for added measure, we're going to sell 2 of those and be done. Grab everything from there, go to the diner, craft everything that we can, and then go into here, craft another investigation file and tin can phone, and then let's see if we are able to turn in the Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. There we go. Got at least one of them done. And then if we open the gnomes, that is done. And now we can start putting these in. We are going to need to save up a lot of the pipes for this, as well as magnifying glasses. Which, for the magnifying glasses, they shouldn't be too difficult because when we assign Lucy to search for strange clues, we get 1 magnifying glass. And from my save file on my phone, the max amount of time it takes is 12 minutes, so it will be one of those kind of things. But we're going to just get as many as we can, and we're going to shoot Mr. Mortman out of town. Let's see, we are also going to do homework until finished to get another one of the pencil cases, grab our items from the diner and the treehouse, and we're just going to keep crafting as many things as we possibly can just to make sure that we are staying on top of absolutely everything. Alright, everybody kind of has their own thing going on. Now, we are at $50, which is really, really nice. Also, we're going to make a nice headdress with her to get one of the makeup containers, just to try and get that sped up. And then we need to place Slappy's house, which is going to be 100. So that is going to take us quite a while. So in the meantime, we are going to just try and sell as many things as we possibly can to get the snowman. So, if we go down to Satyr, and we are going to, let's see, we're going to sell some groceries, some tin canned roaches, we're going to keep that, and then we're going to sell regular roaches, as well as tin can phones, and we leveled up to level 6. So, we unlocked a few more things. We unlocked the grocery store, which is going to be really, really handy. We unlocked the middle school, buried pyramid, and the watchtower, which we needed for one of Miss Stark's animations that she can do. And we do unlock some extras, decorations, as well as 750 gold and $1. So, we're going to hit all right. We're going to sell some more of our stuff, and then we are going to close out. And let us zoom out just a little bit, and we got a life preserver from the Coast Guard house. Every 7 hours we get 1, which isn't the best, but we will make do, because down there at the pier, this is where we get events. For instance, the house itself has something we can do for 5,000 where we can get holy water, which, if we look inside the pier, if we scroll all the way down to the very, very bottom, we can make it, but we need one of these, which requires just a little bit of everything. It is a very, very difficult thing to do, but for now, we are going to just keep on keeping on. So, in a few moments, or few minutes, we'll be able to do the crash site again. Oh, Miss Stark, I beg for your compassion. I am not a threat to you or to anyone. I want the same as you, Lynn, to live in peace without attracting notice. Very well, Mortman, I'll let you live for now, but I warn you that I will show no mercy if my family is at risk. A mother will do anything to defend her family, including eating anyone who is a threat. So we got $5 more, 150 more gold, and 50 more XP, which is really, really nice. because the more dollars that we get for free, the better. Now we have Miss Mar. We need to build the school, which is going to be 1,400, which is what we're actually going to do. So I'm going to scroll down just a little bit and let us place it right down here. It's going to take 30 minutes, which isn't too bad. And then we can also expand to the drive-in theater, which we are going to do because after the stream, I'm probably going to keep this loaded up, and I'm just going to be watching ads to get $1 extra every single time, which is going to be very, very nice. Now, we still need to get a Sorrow Choker, so what we really need is to get Mr. Mortman, Miss Stark, and the school done, so that way we can actually continue. And just for the sake of this video, or this stream, I am going to skip with money so we get Miss Mar, so we can continue our missions, and let's see what she has to offer. Miss Mar is a respectable teacher who does her best to teach the human children. Frankly, I don't know where she gets the patience to deal with those detestable creatures. Tomatoes, lettuce, cabbage, apples, cockroaches, broccoli, and some spices. That should be enough to prepare a nice dinner tonight. Build a grocery store and obtain canned roaches. Alright, we're going to do the grocery store, which for now we are going to just place right here. We aren't able to turn it completely around, so we're just going to pretend. That should be fine. And we have about 7 minutes, so that's not too bad. For now, just keep on building and crafting and doing everything that we possibly can to make sure that we get everything we need. And this right here, Roach's Salad, is something we are going to need a lot of. A lot of the books seem to require 5 of those. One of them requires leftover stew, which also requires 5 of the leftover stew, but it requires 5 more roaches. So we need to get so many things made and ready to go. Oh, the gazebo is done. Look at this, Dustin. Look at the shape of the fingers and the size of these fingertips. They're huge. If these are just the claws, can you imagine the size of the monster? Yes, very big. Is that the answer? You got it, Dustin. All right. Let's see. Dustin, do you know what we need to take a fingerprint record at a crime scene? Yes, a police detective, just like in the movies. No, we need clear tape and some kind of dust like chalk or makeup. Sure, that was the second thing I was going to say. Obtain the evidence record, and the school building is already made. School supplies building is already made. So if we go into the treehouse, and we just need flashcards. So what we are going to do is we are going to click on the faceplates up here, and we are going to sift through, and then we find Lucy, and we need to spend 5 minutes getting some flashcards together. And in the meantime, what we can do is grab those and look at the book now. Because now we also have Creature Teacher, but the Girl Who Cried Monster is pretty much just about done. We just need 5 roach salads, 5 more of the investigation files, more tin can telephones, and more canned roaches. This should be easy. It's going to take a while for the roaches, or the roach salad, but everything else shouldn't take too long. So what we're going to do is we're going to start working on that. We are going to investigation files, and then we still need some more tin can phones. So what we could do is open this, assign Miss Mar, and let's see what we can do. We do need to get some of these. I'm thinking what we do is get the canned roaches going. At least for now. And then if we click on Dustin's house, he only has a couple minutes left. Shouldn't be too bad. And look at that, we are already back to 50. We were at 56, and we spent about 7. So we're not doing too bad. The school is already done. Every 8 hours, we get 111 gold and 11 experience, which is going to be really helpful. Now, the only thing I am thinking of that we can actually do is sell things, but I don't really have that many things that we can sell. And we do need more evidence records. So as soon as we have all the materials made for it, we should be fine. But for now, we're also going to spawn this in just to get it over with, because we do have some NPCs that we can scare and hopefully get some stuff. But the thing I've noticed is a crash site doesn't take that long to finish, and so having more people doesn't really help, because look at that, he's already done. We didn't get what we needed, so instead we are just going to continue on. We're going to press on, and as you guys noticed, with the school being built, we also unlocked Miss Mar, which gives us another 10% at the old tavern. And once we unlock Slappy and Satyr, we will get an extra 70%, which will give us 100. So every time we use this, it will cost some dollars to use the extra monsters, but we will get 100% for the little flask, which is going to be really, really handy. And what else are we able to build? So as you can see, we only have a few things left that we can build for the monsters. Slappy, obviously, but we also have the snowman and Nyla Ramad. For neighbors, we're already set. For neighbors, we can get Conrad for 150. That one is going to take us quite a while. And something I'm thinking I can start on is definitely adding some more residents. But for now, I think what we really need is to scroll down and possibly do the watchtower. Yeah, we're going to do this, and then we are going to set this up here. That is going to get us investigation files over time. It's going to, every 20 minutes, we are going to get an investigation file, which I think is going to be very helpful. Now, if we click on Dustin and assign him to get more tin cans, that is going to also be very helpful, just for now at least. And then if we click on this, we can already, or almost, do an evidence record. We just need to get the flashcards, which, if we are not mistaken, is only going to take another minute. Also, if I could ask one simple question, what is your guys' opinion on this game? Do you guys like it? Is the idea fun? Is it kinda your style of game? Is it something that you probably see yourself playing once a day or maybe like once a week? I'm interested in your guys' thoughts, because as much as I love this game, I don't know how much other people love it, because I don't see a lot of things on this, but you know, it kinda is what it is. Now, Mr. Mormon's almost done, and then Miss Mar is going to take quite a while. So we're going to finish these just about. We're going to finish Mr. Mormon and Lucy. Now, if we go up here, we can start crafting the evidence record. And we're going to click on Dustin. We're going to get more tin cans, and then with Miss Stark, we are going to get a magnifying glass. Grab everything from over here, head back over here, craft more of these and more roaches and cans. And we are also not going to craft roaches to go just yet. Actually, no, we are. Because the amount of roach snacks that we make, they require 3 roaches each. So it is going to take quite a while, because if we need at minimum 10 of these, then we are going to need about 30 of each, which is going to take us just a little bit of time. But with how often that we get the roaches from the dumpsters, which is about a minute, that shouldn't take more than 30 minutes, so it's not too bad. We're going to refresh on the books, the magnifying glass, the flask, and we are going to wait until we can get another evidence record so we can sell both of them. And we're going to refresh the yo-yos and refresh the roaches. Go from here. Mar, this dish is delicious. You have to share the recipe. I'm glad you like it, Eugene. Can I call you Eugene? It has a special recipe that I made for this occasion. I will gladly give you a copy to try. I'd be very grateful if you would, Agatha. Alright. Go back to Dustin, shoot more tin cans, and let's see how much we can get done in quite a little bit of time. Craft more of those. And as soon as we can, I'm thinking we place another garbage bin so that way we get everything done. And then let's see Creature Teacher. So we are almost done with this first first chapter, and then we have chapter 2, and then we have the epilogue, which would get the Appetite for Wisdom statue, which is a unique item. And I'm not sure if I showed everybody what the unique items do, but whenever you finish a epilogue, you get a unique item, such as the Egyptian obelisk or the Appetite for Knowledge that we saw just now. And each one of these gives us extra Scarometer points. So, as soon as we can, we want to get all of this done. How strange, some of the tracks of a Subject A have traces of chalk already. What do you think it means, Dustin? That there's another kids' club that solves mysteries and they beat us to the punch. Maybe, Dustin, but it could be another reason. Come, let's go to the treehouse. First, we must compare the fingerprints we find, assign them a code, and group them by category. I got it. I can do this. Perfect, Dustin. Then we have to open a file for each case we investigate. I wish we had a camera. That will be our next goal. We need to obtain a fingerprint registry and obtain an evidence record. So, do field reconnaissance. Grab those. And for the next thing that we need to use one of those evidence records, as well as we need another makeup kit. So, what we need to do is we need Miss Mar to finish bringing Mr. Mormon a snack. We need to grab all these, and if we can, we need to get another makeup kit. But for now, we are going to do the groceries so we can start getting these all good to go. And then for the books, what do we have here? Return of the Mummy for 6,000, which is going to be that pyramid that we saw. We have the Abominable Snowman, and we already have the gnomes, which as much as I need to get these done, we have the 5, so we're going to deal those just to get them out of the way. And then we need more of the evidence records and more magnifying glasses, as well as gnome pipes, which shouldn't take very long, but at the same time could take us quite a while. So that is going to take another 13 minutes. In the meantime, let's see what we are able to do. For now, at least, I'm going to sell these just so we have a little bit of extra money. Refresh that, sell those, refresh, and refresh. Grab all that, make another evidence record and phone. And we're going to try and make a few of these evidence records just to get everything done. And then once we have 2 of the pencil cases, we're going to make spyglass binoculars just to get those started. Grab these and get them ready to go. And then we still need to get back all the way up to where we were. Investigate the neighbors has 7 minutes left, so that as soon as that is done, we are going to use Miss Dark to get the makeup kits. We got a pencil case, that's not too bad. And the few things I'm very much looking forward to with this save file is getting to level 29, so we unlock the Scarecrow Walks at Midnight, as well as, and this one is my very personal favorite for this area, because I have gotten up here before, level 31, where we unlock the Winter Lodge and Cafe, and level 32, where we unlock Snowman Mountain, which is a really, really cool area. We also have the Witch's Cabin, and then the area I'm not looking forward to the most is probably the Goldsmith, because not only do we need these artifacts to unlock it, but we need 70,000 gold. It'll take 12 hours, and it unlocks a very difficult crafting system to figure out. But there is so much in this game for us to do and for us to see. It'll take us quite a while to get all of it done, but I am looking forward to doing this journey. Now, something that I am quite a bit worried about is losing this save file. I will try my best to make sure there is a backup of it, but I can't make any promises, so hopefully, if we do spend any money on this, it won't be in vain. And then, real quick, Lucy is done with that. So, since she is up at town, I'm going to quickly do the crash site. Because everybody is going to be right here. Oh. Uh-oh. Yes, we got one. Perfect. So in another 10 minutes, when we're able to do it again, if we are able to get another one, then we will be one step closer to finish the mummy's tomb. Because we only have 3, we need 5, which I probably shouldn't have sold the ones I sold last night or today, but it is what it is. So for now, let us see. We have another 2.5 hours for the toy store to give us a yo-yo. And then need to do that. Click on Lucy, and let us get some more flashcards. And hopefully, as soon as we can, we will be able to get the evidence record. We just need 1 more of the evidence records and 1 more of the makeups. Which, the start is a few minutes away from being done with. Should not be too bad. Those have only a few seconds left. Get some more canned roaches, because how many do we have? We have 4. We need 1 more minimum to finish what I believe was the girl who cried monster. Yes. And then we need another of those and another of those. Craft. How much for the canned roaches? We have 1 minute. As soon as all of it is done at the same time, we will turn in 3 at once. Get that going. We have just a little bit left, 40 seconds and 30 seconds. I think we got this. All right, so something else I am considering, at least today, is if we go into here, go to the promos, nothing. But if we click on here and go to promos, we have the Snowman pack for $4.99 as well as the starter pack. The Snowman pack does get us quite a lot. It does get us a watchtower as well as a Snowman's fridge, which would be very, very handy. So what I might do is I might just kind of block the screen for a second while I do all this. We will see what happens. And it also gets us a fishing pond, a old fishing boat, $150, which should get us a few more things, as well as 5,000 coins. Actually, you know what? That is exactly what I'm going to do. I was also supposed to be in full screen. I just realized I'm not. But what we can do real quick... Oh, everything crashed. Whoopsie daisy. All right, click on the book, click on the girl who cried monster, scroll to the very end, and we can do boom, 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 and then we just have the roaches salad left. Next, we have 100 for the Night of the Living Dummy. We have Creature Teacher, which we are currently in the middle of doing, as well as the Mummy's Tomb, which is almost done. We just need a few more items, and then we have Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes, which need a few more items, so it's not going to be too bad. And then after that, it shouldn't be too difficult to get everything we need, but we did get just another 107 gold from that. Now we need to get these. And then can't really do much here. I will sell 13 of our 18 newspapers for 143 gold just to get us some extra funding. One of those. Not selling any of these, so I'm going to skip and then finish Miss Dark, click on her, and let us get her makeup case. Miss Mar only has a few minutes left as well. And we should be doing quite well. Alright, so real quick, let's see. I'm going to block the screen for just a moment. I'm going to do this. All right, there's that. And then and one more time. Okay, and then if I do this, we are back. I'm going to quickly full screen. That doesn't look right. Okay, that should be fine. But if we look here, we have not only Slappy's house, which we can put right here, but we also have the snowman, which we are going to put right here. Finally, something. Okay, I missed that. Sorry. Excellent work, player. The city is starting to look the way I envisioned. You've chosen well. You're growing into the kind of human I like. I'm almost proud of you. I promise you won't regret this. I probably will. We got Slappy, and we also have 380 as well as 13,000 gold. When it suddenly gets cold in Horror Town, you should wonder if something abominable is involved. Haha. I love winter. There's no school when it snows, and there's nothing better than that. Of course, I should have known that's what you like about winter. Hello, kids. I heard you were starting an investigation business. Mind helping me out? That depends on what you need, Satyr. What trouble are you in now? Well, I kind of lost my truck. I need you to help. I need you to find the person I bought it from. We need to place forest trees. We need 4 of those. Plants fake evidence and search clues near the trees. Okay, we will get that done in just a moment. But for now, we are going to get these because we still have a little bit more placing to go. We're going to click on this. Look at here as well as here. We have Conrad. So we have his cabin. We are going to put this right next to Slappy's house over here. And then we also have a Margot's food stall, which would be very, very handy very soon. And what we're going to do is put this right here for now. Go back here. We have a witch's tower, which is also going to be very good. Place this right there, just for now at least. And then we have a few more things. We're going to do another watchtower right here next to the other one. That should be aligned. And then if we double check, we have the paper crafts, which will definitely come in handy. All right, we got Conrad. We have groceries right there. We have 1 minute left for bringing Mr. Mortman a snack. We have more groceries there. Conrad is a solitary man seeking to perfect himself away from society. While it'll take him a while, he has a clear goal in mind. I've removed myself from human society and have mastered my art in peace. However, it seems the town is expanding more and more every day into my space. Perhaps I can take my mind off it by cutting down some trees, but first I'll need to sharpen my axe. Need to place a pine forest, sharpen axe, and place a lumbering axe. That'll get us to 350. We have a lot to get done now. So, what we can do is we could possibly sell some items, but we are going to have to do that in just a little bit. For now, however, I'm thinking what we need to do is see what all we need. So the Margot's food stall will give us the roaches that we need every once in a while, and from what it'll take 28 minutes each. If we scroll down, we could get the beauty store, we could get a beach tower, and we could potentially get a little bit more later on. For now, I'm thinking what we'll do is get the beauty store just so we can help out a little bit for ourselves. Go from there. All right, Miss Marr. Mr. Mortman is such an attentive man. I really enjoy spending time with him. Did he really like my dinner? What if he just said it to be nice and didn't like it? If he lied to me like that, how do I know he won't lie to me about something else? What does he really think of me? But listen to me babble. I'm acting like a silly teenager. Haha. Prepare a new recipe. Alrighty. That'll get us some more of that. And with this, we are able to start getting snowballs. So we are actually going to try this. Let's see what we can get. If we are able to get a snowball first time, that would be very good, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe one of them sells for about 600 gold each. Maybe more, maybe less. I could be very, very wrong. That is just what's reminding me. And then I need to do this. Alright. And we do also have enough to get the pyramid, but I think I'm going to hold off on that for just a little bit so we can make sure that we get everything else kind of set up and ready to go. And, oh, we got a snowball. We can start crafting some more of these. We do need to get more of pretty much everything. So we're going to assign Slappy a task for an hour and 15 minutes to get us a novel. We're going to do Mr. Mortman to get us some more groceries, because we need a lot of groceries. So I am going to do this for about another 12 minutes or so. So what I'm thinking we can do is get Lucy on another horror novel, can assign Dustin to get us some more groceries, and for Conrad, let's see what he gives us. So for the tree stump, to sharpen the axe, we will be able to get 2 of those. So that is what we are going to start doing. We are going to get the tree stump for sharpen the axe. It's going to cost us 50. And let's see, where did we put his things? Right here, so we could put this right there. And then for this, we also needed to place a pine forest. 10 cents each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we need to place a lumberjack axe. put this right there, because I believe there are 2 different things that we can do for that, and sharpen axe does require just a regular tree stump. That's going to be about 36 minutes, but it does give us double. And if we do some of the other stuff, that'll also get us double. Eventually, we'll need to get Ed's Barbecue Caravan, and that'll give us something even better for later on in the future. For now, though, sharpen an axe, Mr. Conrad. And what else are we able to do? Alright, we need to get the Sorrow Choker and sell one. For this, we need to go back to the treehouse. We do need another makeup, and we do need some more evidence records, so we will get that started. And let's get another tin can telephone. Go down here, and we will start crafting more of these. We do need at least one more to start making roaches salads, so that shouldn't be too bad. But if we look in the book now, we unlock Night of the Living Dummy. We are at 3 out of 5 for hair, and at the very next page we have the epilogue, which will get us the Overseeing Overlord. Give us 300 experience, 500 gold, and $10. Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes. We still need to get everything else. Eventually we'll be able to get 2, I believe, from Conrad, so that shouldn't take us too very long. We still have about 20 minutes left for Margot's food stall. My only question, however, is how much will the barbecue caravan cost? Still don't have it available yet. Not to worry. And then we still have more room down here for expanding. And yeah, everything is going quite well. So we need to place forest trees. Real quick. We're gonna do them up here. So let's put 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, Miss Dark is done, it looks like. So I'm thinking what we can do is get another one going. And grab another one of these while we're at it. This will give us some good amount of scare points. We're going to assign the crash site. And yeah, let's just keep hoping that everything kind of works out. We can now craft the fingerprint registry as well. Grab those while we're at it. And oh, hey Grambles. Yeah, I'll let you know. Enjoy Deep Rock, man. Oh, there we go. Now I believe we just need one more of those. So in about 10 minutes or so, we should be able to get everything going. And let's take a look at some of these animations. Conrad over here sharpening his axe. Not too bad. Everything else can't really tell, but the watchtower does look pretty snazzy over here. And something I think we could also maybe work on in the future is possibly getting everything to look a little bit better and more organized. But for now, I think this will do for at least a little bit. The fingerprint registry has another 8 minutes left, and if we get one more of these, which, lo and behold, boom. Takes 20 minutes for the school supplies. What we can do real quick, I know we need 8 of those. I appreciate you too, man. And let's start working on the spyglass binoculars, because we might as well. Oh, we got some gold there from good old Lucy's house. Oh. First, you have to saute the hardest vegetables in a little oil until they're tender. And then add the rest of the vegetables, a little salt, pepper, and worms to taste. And finally, the meat, chopped fine, preferably from a plump child. there's really no substitute for it. Animal flesh just isn't the same. Miss Mar, may I ask you a question before class starts? Sure, Miss Del Rio. What do you want to know? If, hypothetically speaking, you had to detect hidden monsters in the town, how would you do it? I'm sorry, Lucy. Is that the bell? I must start the class right now. We need to attend the class, and unfortunately, we kinda messed up a little bit, but Miss Mar is able to teach 3rd grade, and if I am not mistaken, we do have Dustin finishing up just over here, so it shouldn't take too long. But now that we have a postcard shop, we should be getting those quite regularly, as well as the grocery, which does take 30 minutes before giving us one each. But what we can now craft is even better, because we can get the Roach's salad, which is going to come in very handy. And we can also start crafting some more of these just to make sure that we are ready for the next one as well. We still have another hour and 6 minutes left before the new zone is fully expanded into. And we do have down here that we can do. So what I'm thinking is, let's give it a try. Why not? We have the coin, might as well. Ghost Beach is active. All right, you're gonna scare the first guy. You're going to scare the next citizen. And then what is really nice is with the $355 that we have, whenever we reach level 10, we will be pretty much set, I believe, for getting Satyr, which is something that I desperately want to do before getting any other kind of monsters or neighbors, just for the sole fact that we can get the 100% needed for these, which will be so nice. And even with 80%, we didn't get it. Oh well. But we did also expand our inventory, and upgrading our inventory would require even more items that we don't have at the moment, but that is nothing to worry about. And then for now, we can start crafting a little bit of everything. The fingerprint registry is almost done as well. It's got about 5 minutes left. Shouldn't be too bad, but at least for now, we can get everything kind of set up and ready for the next time that we do a stream of this. Conrad still has about 30 minutes. Who else do we have? We have Dustin at the store. So these guys have about 3 minutes left, roughly. We have Lucy at her house, which is going to take another hour. We have Miss Dark over at her house for another 5 minutes. We have Slappy at his for about an hour. We have Miss Mar at the school for another 5 minutes. And that is pretty much it. So if we look in the book, let's see what all we need. We do need Return of the Mummy, so I am going to buy this. We are going to move this just over. Oh, it doesn't fit. So for now, we will move it right to here. And we are going to assign it. It is 60% success rate, which we are going to have to hope for the best. And I believe this one cools down after about an hour and a half. So that won't be too bad. The only thing that I'm worried about is that our luck will not be on our side when we do these. How interesting. Looks like an Egyptian scarabs. What an ancient symbol. Where'd you find it? It was stuck in the dirt over there where we ride bikes. It's just trash, but I thought you might want to see it. It's not trash. It looks like a genuine ancient piece. Show me where you found it. Obtain spyglass binoculars, which is almost done, and 2 rope salads. And boom. And we got it. Yep, spyglass binoculars are almost done, so hey, we did pretty good. And was I correct? Yes, an hour and a half. And let's see. For Return of the Mummy, it is only 3, but we do need to make sure that we are getting everything kind of taken care of. So we are going to make sure that we get as much as we can. And if I'm not mistaken, the grocery store is almost done. We got about a minute left. And I'm thinking we will do one more of the crash sites before ending stream, just to go out on a hopefully a good note with getting an extra piece of the scarab for the Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. Which, how many did we need? We need 1 more. So if we are able to get it off of this next one, that will be amazing. Oh. Okay, Mr. Mortman is done at least. And for him, we are going to have him shop for food again. Dustin is done, and we are going to have him attend Miss Mars' class, because that will get us not only a yo-yo after 5 minutes, but then everything else will kind of work out. And with how much we get, I'm just going to skip for Lucy real quick, and I'm going to send her to Miss Mars' class as well. Zoom out just a little bit. And 41 seconds. So we got about a minute left. Have we almost got it? 3 minutes. Okay. We're doing really well, I think. We have a few more seconds for the fingerprint registry as well. Perfect. Hey Lucy, I finished filing the fingerprint records like you wanted. Good job, Dustin. Come on, let's go to my house for cookies and milk before we go further. Cookies and milk sounds really good, actually, right now. I don't have any milk or cookies, but as soon as I do, that is going to be a very tasty treat. And we are able to do it. We are going to assign. And let us hope for the best. We might actually be able to go for a little longer than just an hour, so this will be nice. Yes, we got it. Perfect. So now we can go into the book. We can go Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, go to the very last page, and turn these in. We have 3 out of 5 for the books and 0 out of 5 for the yo-yos, which isn't bad, but it isn't good either. We still have these 2 doing their stuff. It's going to take a few more minutes. And then for these ladies, we are going to have them both do the makeup, or we're going to have them alternate. We're going to have one do makeup, one do that, just so we can kind of multitask a little bit. Finish this, craft more of these, and we have enough to make 1 more roach salad, so whenever that is available, we will do so. 8 minutes left for the Margot's food stall, which is going to be very handy. And then, oh, that's cool. That is kind of hilarious, actually. All right. Oh, we got one of our watchtowers to finish and give us a item. There we go. These are almost done. Then we still need to sell the Sorrow Choker. So, Slappy's house, I'm going to skip ahead. And then whenever Miss Mar and everybody else is free to go, I am probably going to have them do their thing at the tavern, just to see if we can get our item that we need. And we are going to craft a few roaches to go, just to start getting rid of some of our newspapers whenever we are not working on these. Get some more postcards. And oh, we got even more newspapers. Let's see, we can assign Slappy to something. What would take the least amount of time? Not too much, but for an hour and a half to get a free roach salad, that is not bad. So we might even get him started on those, because if we have him spending a few hours each doing roughly the same thing while we're just kind of letting this game run, that would be pretty decent. Everybody's doing their own things. I believe for unlocking Satyr, we do need 300 of the dollars. So we are doing fairly well with that. And I think something else we can probably work on while we're playing this is just kind of doing everything a little bit at a time. So Lucy's almost done as well. Dustin's already done. And then for this, one of them at least, we need to plant some fake evidence. So we're going to do that. We're going to head back over to the school, finish up with Lucy. All right, students, you can go. Class is over, except for you, Dustin Williams. Come here, please. Me? But I did nothing wrong today. Let's think. How else could the chalk dust have gotten on the footprints we found? What if traces of chalk were on the monster's fingers before he left his prints at the gazebo? Who has traces of chalk on their fingers? Elementary, my dear Dustin. Someone from school. Let's go. Go to school? No, anywhere but there. Look up fingerprints at the school. We're going to do that real quick. And then she still has about 7 minutes. Let us see. That is still going. Night of the Living Dummy. Still going. Oh, actually, that one's probably going to take us a little bit of time. And then Girl Who Cried Monster. Let's see what we need. Still need more roach salads. Okay. Craft one of these. Craft a few of those. Zoom out. Grab everything we can. And about 5 more minutes left on that. Right? Was it all we needed left, I believe? Oh, nope, we got it. Let's see, one more book. Abominable Snowman, place fake evidence and all that. Pine Forest, how much longer? He still has about 17 minutes. So from what I can see, I could be very wrong, but once it gets to about the halfway mark, for certain actions, not all of them obviously, when it gets to about the halfway mark, we are able to continue, use a ad to skip through. And then, did we unlock more land to expand to? It does not look like it. So I believe when we get level 7, then we will. For now, however, we need to get to level 8, it looks like. Whenever we get to level 8, we will unlock the fortune teller and a free spot of land. Then when we get to level 9, we'll be able to unlock the graveyard, which will unlock us another book. And everything will be pretty swell from there. Alright, this. Craft one of these and craft one of you. Go here. We're going to craft more investigation files and tin can telephones, as well as evidence records and a fingerprint registry. Get everything kind of going at once and plan pranks in the library. Jeez. Let's have a big evil laugh. Why not? And then Miss Marr is about 5 minutes done. Miss Stark is about 6 minutes. Lucy's still at the school. Mr. Mortman still has 3 minutes, so about 7 minutes or so from now, we should be able to continue. I need just a few moments. I will be right back, everybody. All right, I am back. I just needed to step away for just a moment. I have just woken up before starting the stream, so I needed a little bit of time to stretch my legs and get myself going for the day. So thank you so much for your patience. It wants me to do the video, but I'm not going to do that. Still got about 7 minutes for that at least. Oh, we can almost do the crash site. And while we have the money, I am going to get us another couple's residence. That is going to take about an hour. Get another one going. And then a small residence. And another small residence. That should be enough to at least get us pretty decently far. And take another bite of my breakfast. Now we are going to assign the crash site. Because since we already turned in all the scarab beetles, I don't believe we need any more. So we should just be able to sell whatever excess we have. My cat is trying to climb onto my leg. It's not working too well. We have, for the gnomes to reset, another 2 hours. Craft even more items. Another minute, we get another one of those. Mr. Mortman is free. Miss Mar has another 10 seconds, and that means Miss Dark has another 2 minutes. So we should be absolutely fine. Mr. Williams, do you think I don't know you've been making faces when I turn my back? But, Miss Marr, I haven't made faces, not today at least, I swear. That's enough. I don't want to hear any more excuses. Go straight to detention right now. Whenever he's done with this, I will take him to detention. But I like how you can barely see him back there. That is actually pretty cool. Whoops. Alright, Miss Mar, Mr. Mortman. And then Slappy's almost done as well. Miss Stark is almost done. There we go. If we click on this, we can get some more stuff going. Almost done with that. And because we have this one that requires one more, this one that requires one more, I wonder if just this last one being made in 1 minute and 50 seconds will count for both of them. I am also eating my breakfast this morning, so I apologize in advance if everything is kind of loud or if I'm just not talking, but we can officially try to get our 80% for the flask. Let's see what we can do. And then we can also send Dustin to detention. Amazing! The same footprints that we found in the gazebo were in several school hallways. That can mean that someone who frequents the school is a monster. Isn't that great? Wow, just look at that little Sherlock, getting to the bottom of her investigation. Her ability to tie loose ends has given me shivers. If it had skin, it would be goosebumply. Haha. Alright, we got an extra 5. Oh no, it crashed. Why? You got one. See, over there, it looks like there's an archaeology team from the university doing some digging. When I dig, I always get into trouble. It's not fair they get to have all the fun. Hey, who's that? There's a lady wearing funny clothes coming towards us, and she's pretty. Aw, do you have a crush on her, Dustin? Maybe she's some kind of Egyptian expert helping on the archaeologists. I don't have a crush. She's just... Oh, never mind. Let's go talk to her. You can say hi to your crush. Oh, geez. How about we go play video games instead? Hello, I'm Lucy, and this is Dustin. Do you know what they're digging for here? It looks very interesting. The scarab. Have you seen my scarab? I must find it. Alright. We still have to wait. Oh, we're level 7. Coco's Clown Academy. Gordon's house. anniversary cake, Marty's house, Sharon's house, Dr. Gray's house, Carl's leftover stand, arcade, glass freezer, bike ramp, and a few other things. Oh, and the family residence. Cool. Alright. Say alright to that. And let's see what we can do. So, for neighbors, we are going to unlock Sharon. Put her house right there. And we are also going to get Marty. Put his house right there. Alright, we got Sharon. Sharon is a bit of a rebel child here in Horror Town. She usually keeps to herself. But she has her secrets as well, or as we shall see. I can't believe all my friends went on vacation and left me all alone. I guess I'll go ride my longboard by my lonesome. There's not much else to do. Take a longboard ride. And Marty. That's going to take an hour. Everything else is kind of going. Creature teacher. We can claim this. We are currently working through this. He's got 4 minutes left in detention. Got another bag of groceries here. Craft another roach salad. And we can sell one of these to finish off the mission. Search for clues near the trees. Miss Mar. Okay, Conrad. How long do we have? 5 minutes. That's not too bad. We need to sell a crook and flail. Obtain some. And we need to play her scene. We already did that earlier, so it will take a while before it is active again. Not too bad, though. Could assign these guys to do some things. We're going to assign him to make a disgusting meal. Control the hiccups. And get groceries, and I don't know what it did. Oh. Okay. No worries. I didn't even click, but okay. All right. Everything is coming along quite smoothly, I would say. The only thing I would really think is that I definitely need to be better about spending these. I need to get about 15 more, so that shouldn't be too difficult, but I am a little upset that I did spend some. It was kind of worth it, though, for the character that we unlocked, because some of her actions that she's able to do, it's honestly, the rewards are pretty worth it. Not what I meant. Let's see, another hour before we can do that scene again. In 16 more minutes, we get another roach. In an hour and a half, we get another roach salad, which is really good. Oh, we could start crafting leftover stew. We do need the roach salads first. Actually, no. I am going to start crafting these because having 5 of them to finish off would be very worth it. Because then eventually we'll be able to just get roach salads easily. These ones do take quite a lot longer, so it would be worth kind of doing now. That was a good ride, but now I'm kind of bored. I never thought I'd miss school, but it seems like it's been out of session forever now. And some new people must have moved into town because I don't recognize anyone. Weird. Hey, how come I've never seen you before? Excuse me? I think it's you who's new in town. As a newcomer, of course, you've never seen me. But we've lived here for a while now. Are you sure you haven't just moved in? Nah, I've always lived here. Hey, weird. They already left. Oh well, whatever, right? Go to sleep. That'll get us one of those. It's gonna be about 4.5 hours, but hour and 15 we can get a book, as well as 2 hours we get a fingerprint registry. Some of these are very, very good, and the one that I think is really good is getting the cardboard periscope, which luckily is her mission. Got another minute for that. Oh, I'm like Mr. Mortman, I got the hiccups. While that chubby child is in detention, I'm gonna go grab a salad to accompany dinner. I wonder if Eugene is insect vegetarian. I haven't asked. It seems that Miss Marr is determined to satisfy Mr. Mortman's appetite. You know what they say, a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Oh. Performing a monotonous task helped me reach a state of focused concentration. I can feel peaceful. It can feel peaceful, but my goal is to obtain more power by focusing my will. As I sharpen my axe, I also sharpen my mind. The sharper it is, the easier it is to use. Just like the axe chops down trees, my mind will surely cut down my foes. Cut down trees and carry firewood. We'll do that. Miss Marr has about 8 minutes left. And... oh, Ghost Next Door. We are currently working on Nightmare on Clown Street. We still need to get... we aren't going to be able to do that for quite a while, but whenever we are able to, it'll be pretty worth it. We need 1 more book. We need 3 more yo-yos. Let's see. Is Dustin still free? What can we do to get a yo-yo? We need a snowy cavern. How much would that be? 3,000. Okay, we're going to get one of these for now. Satyr told us he bought the truck from an old man by a giant footprint. I don't see anything, though. I definitely found something. Look at this, Lucy. That's a weird shape for a footprint. Looks like it has something a certain boy I know might make for fun. Oh, come on, it looks convincing enough. I bet Satyr will buy it. Really, Dustin? That's not how professional investigators work. Relax, Lucy. It's just a prank. Lighten up, will ya? These footprints don't look anything like what I saw. They look more like giant praying mantis tracks. What do you mean, Satyr? These footprints are the real deal. Dustin is just playing a joke on you, Satyr. He made these footprints. We haven't found the real tracks yet. Of course. I mean, there's no such thing as a giant praying mantises anyway. Okay, we haven't found any trace of the kind of footprints you mentioned. Do you have any ideas? Well, there may be one other place where I believe I met the old lumberjack. There may be one other place where I believe I met the old lumberjack. I'll give you directions. Obtain some investigation files, create a forest of trees, and search for clues in the forest. Okay. We are going to make this right over here somewhere. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Grab all these, and then we need to get more investigation files, start working on everything here. And then we need to use Lucy to search for clues in the forest. assign Dustin to... Huh, I built the cave, but there's no thing I can do. Oh well, we will do the magnifying glass. Miss Dark. We can give us... Is that groceries? Oh, nope, it is that. Oh, my bad. Click on this, assign Mr. Mortman to do groceries. Grab those. Almost done with those right there. Grab. Oh. Get more files. Another canned telephone. And as soon as we're done with that, we gotta do strange clues. As soon as Miss Mara's done with the grocery shopping, we gotta do more for her. And then when Conrad's done with that, we gotta have him carry firewood, which would take about 2 hours. And personally, that would not be fun. All right, we need to get more groceries, and we need to get more roaches. Everything is coming along quite smoothly, and I love how we're just at 500 gold. Nope, 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 not what I meant to do. So the options are obviously the best deal being 220,000, but we already brought the promos and everything else is kind of done. Alright, let's see. Look in the books. So let's look at the Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes. We are able to get this done, I believe. So let's start working more on that. So that'll be number 3, and then we have to do about 2 more. So it won't be too bad. Okay. Whenever Marty's house is built, that would be very, very nice. Got 28 minutes left on that. All right. I think we are going to do this one more time. And then we are probably going to call it in just a couple minutes. Because it would be a good idea for me to kind of sit back, let everything kind of run its course, and go from there. But yeah, that will do it for today's stream. If you guys have enjoyed, I hope you guys tune in next time. If you guys want to see the VODs, they are on my YouTube channel. There should be a link. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and if you want to see more of this on YouTube, please let me know down below. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Take care.